So camping was so much fun. This video is going to be about my family and what we did, and I'm going to show little skits and photos I've taken during our trip. The views were beautiful. I mean, I can't wait to move into literally the woods. I mean, that's my dream. To have 500 acres of land, a beautiful ranch house, horses, chicken. Who would find me, right? But that's what I want. And I feel like that's the best, for me, I feel like that's the best way to raise your kids. I mean, in a farm, working, learning how to manage things last minute. I mean, waking up at 4 in the morning. I mean, I think that's a great childhood. But I was raised in a city in Pittsburgh, and I love the city. I really, really do. I love the city life. Can't talk. So if you hear a little cracking, it's because I'm sick. I went to the doctor today, but hold on, let me start all over. My sister told me I ramble all over the place, and she has a hard time editing my photos because they're a little crazy, but that's okay. I just love talking, and there's always something that I love to say, and I want everybody to know, okay? So back to the house. Yeah, my dream home is 500 acres. It's a beautiful, with a beautiful view of the trees in the fall season. That is like dream that I hope to make one day. With a ranch home, 1 floor, everything in there, brand new remodel, all new furniture. Just tell the construction worker to decorate the home. I mean, that is walk-in already ready. That is the dream. Okay. Of course, if you're, of course, I hope you're still sticking with me so that you can see that come true. Because I feel like when I set my mind to something, it always happens. Just as long as I stay focused on what I really want. And that is what I want. So, I feel like today is mostly going to be about camping and discussing my family and where we're going and what we did and the photos and things like that. So I'm really excited about today. So I really love taking photos of the woods and love seeing other people's work as well when it comes to, you know, the lake and fishing and things like that. That, you know, I feel like I didn't really get into that stuff until I met my husband. He loves fishing and things like fishing and camping, and I did camping previously, like before I met him. Me and my family would always go camping. We would always have so much fun. You know, my favorite year was when we went camping in the wintertime. I mean, that was the best year because there wasn't really much going on, but it was just the thought of being camping in the winter. It was crazy. The cold, and then we still have the blanket. And it was like 20 years ago. When we were freezing at night and we would all cuddle close at night. That was like, you know, the best part, because it was kind of like a memory of us being together and, you know, just looking out under the stars and being close to that fire pit as close as you can until you burn yourself. And, you know, and looking for sticks for the marshmallows. I mean, that is where the fun is. When there's no phones, no TV, I mean, no Wi-Fi. I mean, you guys just get to know each other on a better level when it's just you guys and there's not all this, you know, internet, electronics. So I feel like you're kind of forced, you know, even if you have a teenager, and they're probably one of the teenagers that are like, I don't want to spend time with you. Like, I want to be on my phone and in my bedroom. I don't have time for you guys. You have to make time because there's no phones, no electric. So it is really fun. The campsite I went to is Bear Run. It is so fun. It rained on us, but let's not get too far ahead on my trip. So when we got there, we got a cabin. It didn't have TV, no Wi-Fi. My family was trying to get a hold of me the whole time. No way, Jose, that was happening. It was probably the first time in a long time where my daughter went a whole weekend ever in forever of not looking at her phone. Didn't even ask for it because you always have something to do. It's just fun. Fishing, ocean, the beach. We had to cook outside. We used our fire pit. We were like using this silver thing that extends and you can stick the hot dogs on the stick. So I used that to cook it. It was fun. Okay. But of course, before I used it, I cussed him out. Not cussed him out, but I yelled at him. Said, "Why would you buy this? We're supposed to look for the sticks. You're supposed to break branches and, dig the tree," which I did. We did do that because I feel like that's one of the things at camp. That's the fun part. And then, of course, I feel like when you go camping, you always meet new friends. And we met some nice people camping. They gave us some wood and some, and it was a father and son. So that was really nice. It's a beautiful thing. You meet new people. But the cabin was really nice. So, I did kind of miss the tent thing because with tents, you can build the tent with your kids. And that's a thrill. I feel like when I was a kid, I was so excited about putting up the tent. And now that I'm getting older, I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm putting up this tent. And I forget how to put it back up every year, okay? Every year. We're trying to figure out what stick goes with what. But every year it got bigger and bigger and better to use. So I always see on the web of people posted blow up couches and furniture, like a full set, like a living room. Is that camping to me? I mean, yeah, it's 2022. This is new. This is how it's supposed to be now. You're still, I feel like camping now is, just no electric, no, well, yeah, that's camping, no electric. But I mean, this year we didn't have electric. The last time, I didn't video last time, but I'm just put it out there. That last time I didn't have the electric and Wi-Fi and all that, but this time we did have a microwave. Was it nice? It was nice. It was nice. So we used that to cook, and then when we set up, it was really nice. The kids were excited. I mean, it's exciting to be out and about, period. But to be a whole new world, that's a whole new world. So they were very, very excited. We had bunk beds. I think, what were they, queen beds or something like that. I definitely have video of our cabin and what it looked like. And it's a lot. It's like moving in, and then packing all of that stuff was insane. Okay, I mean, you need dish liquid, because I mean they did have that in there, like dish liquid, but I mean you never know. So they had dish liquid, but we bought dish soap, paper towels, toilet paper, towels, washcloths, blankets, sheets. It was different for me going into a cabin, and they told us we had to bring sheets and stuff. So I definitely recommend, if you do go somewhere in a cabin, to check to see if they have sheets already included, because I didn't know that. And good thing we looked on the web, because we would have been out of luck. We would have had to go shopping, and I don't want to go shop. I don't want to go shopping. I want to stay right on my campsite, to enjoy all the beautiful things they had to give us. But boy, did we get dirty. I mean, we got dirty. I tried to stop the kids from tracking mud in the house, things like that. But I mean, camping, you're around all this mud. Not mud, I guess dirt. Dirt, and you're footless. I mean, we get comfortable, okay?